Assembly to sit with the executive arm of government to work out ways of getting the economy back on track again. They emphasized the need for committee in both the House and the Senate to ensure that the work end in end in the next 4 years to achieve the set target of turning around the nation's economy. The lawmakers further warned against any mistake on the part of the parliament that may compound the already precarious economic situation in the country, adding that the parliament must be able to guide the executive on how to get out of the quagmire. Also speaking, Chairman of the House Committee on National Planning, Honorable Ibrahim Isiaka, said the committees can only succeed in the assignment if they work together and reinforce one another as a team.
To enable us to succeed in this assignment, we need to strive and stride, tame the elements, subdue circumstances, be flexible and adaptable to the 10th Assembly legislative agenda, recognized and respected on the discharge of our duties. I humbly, therefore, request for your support and guidance, which would...
We may have different interpretations of what is happening to our country and to our economy, but the facts of the matter are visible for all of us to see. We are currently in one of the worst economic crises that has ever faced this country. And therefore, I think it is important and onus is on us, the two committees, to sit down, engage with the executive arm of government so that we can be able to think through the basic issues that are central to the workings of this economy and the challenges that we are facing and the way forward. And I think we don't have any option but to work together. To work together both as patriotic Nigerians.
The Speaker, House of Representatives, Tajuddin Abbas, has assured that the 10th House will build a strong partnership with development partners and effective legislation as enshrined in the 2014 National Health Act to improve primary health care. Abbas stated this on Wednesday in Abuja at the retreat for members of the House Committee on Healthcare Services in collaboration with the United Nations Children's Fund, UNICEF. He said that primary healthcare is not where it's supposed to be, where every citizen can have access to quality, affordable and equitable healthcare services, regardless of their background or financial status. Abbas, who was represented by Honorable Billy Osawari, said collaborating with MDAs and development partners can make primary healthcare services to work in Nigeria. House of Representative correspondent Linda Ike reports that Chairman, House Committee on Healthcare Services, Honorable Dennis Idahosa, maintained that universal health coverage is the vision of a world where everyone has access to quality, affordable, and equitable healthcare services, regardless of their background or financial circumstances. Director General of the National Health Insurance Authority, Kelechi Ohiri, and his Nigerian Center for Disease Control counterpart, Ifedayo Adetifa, spoke more on the critical roles played by legislature and health agencies in transforming the healthcare landscape.
Healthcare services can work in Nigeria. Maybe some of the things we've been lacking is being a situation where every player has been working independently. And at the end of the day, we end up not attaining what should have been attained in terms of development. And you will all agree with me that our primary health care is
in general faces significant challenges ranging from dilapidated infrastructure, shortage of skilled health workers, limited demand for HPC services, a gross underfunding and painfully persistent lack of absorptive capacity leading to low budget execution and return of funds. All these and more hinders the ability of our health system to fulfill its potentials. In this context, effective legislation plays a central role in shaping and strengthening the healthcare system, through well-tailored and consensualized law.
Regulators and health agencies is crucial for enacting robust policies that address the diverse healthcare needs of our populace. We understand that leveraging technology, innovative financing mechanisms, and evidence-based policy making are pivotal in reshaping our healthcare delivery system through enhanced communication, collaboration, and transparency. We can
delivering on quality primary health care and universal health coverage, and from my perspective of assuring health security, that we are able to achieve all of this. It is also heartening to note the steps that have been taken since the committee or since the 10th Assembly has come in. I know that there was an earlier event at Transcorp with the Senate committee and everybody concerned with healthcare, and here again we have a retreat where clearly quality time is being spent on strategizing, on understanding the issues, so that the people's representatives and the lawmakers can provide support and oversight for the cost that we must all chart to assure healthcare for the country.
Justice Hamza Muhazi of the Federal Capital Territory High Court Abuja has granted the immediate past governor of the Central Bank, Mr. Godwin Emefiele, bail in the sum of 300 million naira and 2 sureties in like sum. The sureties must have certificate of occupancy and titles of properties within the Maitama district. Emefiele is mandated to deposit all his travel documents with the registry of the court and must remain within the Abuja Municipal Council. Is expected to remain in Kuje Correctional Center pending when he meets the bail conditions. Emefiele was absent Wednesday morning for the ruling on his bail application. His lawyer, Mr. Matthew Bock, however, said it was normal as he is already at the Kuje Correctional Center. The judiciary workers in Oshu State have declared an indefinite strike to express their grievances on alleged injustice and persecution they are facing under the leadership of the state, Chief Judge Justice Adekwele Ojo. The workers have since on Monday picketed the State High Court in Oshogbo, the state capital, to demand for the reinstatement of their suspended members. They also demanded the payment of some of the allowances they're entitled to. On Wednesday, the third day of the protest, a detachment of policemen drafted to the scene to maintain law and order dispersed the gathering with tear gas canisters. The chairman of Judiciary Staff Union of Nigeria, Joson, and Oshu State, Olugbenga Eludire, said that some members sustained injuries as a result of the action of the police. Instead, the union has therefore embarked on an indefinite strike to continue the struggle to drive home their demands. And that's all from the local scene. We'll go on a quick break to bring you foreign stories. Please stay with us. Welcome back now to Foreign Stories. Pope Francis on Wednesday met separately with Israeli relatives of all stages held in Gaza and of Palestine prisoners in Israel, saying both sides suffer so much. At the end of his weekly audience at the Vatican, the 86-year-old pontiff called for prayers for peace, saying of both groups they suffer so much and I had how they both suffer. Wars do this, but there we have gone beyond wars. This is not war, this is terrorism. He added without specifying whether he was referring to the October 7th attack on Israel by Palestinian militant group Hamas, Israel's military operation in Gaza launched in response or both. The Vatican said last week the people hope to show a spiritual closeness during the